Hi people, and I really hope this mic is going to work better. This is my second attempt at this video. So this video today is about Police Scotland and the actual disclosure that they are operating as a business, you know, and just to support that this is happening. So, you know, this is their page where you've got to dig for some stuff. It looks like, oh, they're being very transparent, blah, 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 about what they, you know, put forward. But a lot of these things are hidden under appendices and schedules. And this one here that we've came across is about Police Scotland's charges for services, you know. So let's just have a look at this as Appendix 2. So there it tells you there exactly how much it is these cops get paid per hour, you know, and it goes for a cop being paid $79.50 an hour, up to a sergeant to an inspector. And then further down here, you've got the other staff. I would imagine that's admin staff, etc. And then it gives you a list of charges for non-statutory services. And this is the business. So it tells you there how much they charge for accident reports, photographs, everything that a business model operates. And then further down is the crash investigator accident report. Now, you observe the next time you go past a road traffic accident, and the police are always on the call there because they get paid per head. It's a very, very lucrative part of their business, you know. So you'll see maybe about 6 or 8 cops here, you know, and they get paid per head. And that tells you there, because that's the most expensive thing, or the second most expensive thing, £592 it is for the crash report, you know, because it's a big, big revenue generation to them. And it goes on to tell you the rest. I'll link this in the description, this appendix fees. Now, down here it tells you that their VAT registration number, and there it's there. And further down it tells you about the finance department. You know, people, Police Scotland, and that's really all I can comment on, are in a big, big mess, and people really generally can't see it. I wouldn't phone the police for the time. I wouldn't, you know, if I would advise people to forget the police, you know, but forget that they're in existence, because here we have Kirkcaldy Police Station. This photo was taken yesterday. Now, there you've got the smashed door, you know, the filthy door, the intercom system's been taken away, and that's, you know, meant to be a 24/7 police station, and it's shut most of the time. So how you can get the cops, but just remember, you can get the cops. We've been involved in people's unlawful evictions of their houses, and 8 or 10 cops turn up there. And I now understand that going to that schedule of services, that these sheriff officers and bailiffs down south, which are called, will have a special Masonic connection in the police, and they'll phone them up and say, right, Joe, we need 48 cops from there. You just make it, we'll meet you at Asda, and then we'll you know, do what we've got to do. And it's a bonus if we get these people's houses unlawfully, and you just stand back, watch assaults being happen, and pretend you're there to keep a breach of the peace. You know, that's, honestly, it's just pathetic. It's really, really pathetic, you know. And you know, this is going on day in, day out, and it's going to happen more and more, you know. And this is the level of policing that you're up against, you know. And the next picture I'm going to show you is, you know, this is one of the notices that was on the door. The intercom is currently out of order. The door is locked. Then please contact 101 if you require to speak to a police officer. There it's there in plain sight. The corporate body, not a police constable, police officer. Please do not attend the court building, because that police station's shut all the time, and people were going into the court and saying, how do I get into the police station? I mean, this is absolutely pathetic. You know, a further notice was about their analogue system, and it might be a wee bit difficult to read this, but I'll read it out. From the 1st of February, they're taking away their analogue system, you know, and if you need to contact the police, use your own mobile. I mean, they're just assuming that everybody's got a mobile, you know, or go onto a computer and get in touch with us through our website. You bet your bottom dollar, if your car gets stolen or your house gets broken into, you'll either get, if you're lucky, you'll get an appointment for 46 weeks down the line, you know. You'll not get the hire a mob service, you know. You'll certainly not get that, you know. You phone 999, you're lucky if they come out, you know. And remember, 999 upside down is 666, you know. Honestly, you want to avoid these people at all costs, but we're indoctrinated in by a young age through Balamori, through Bling, through Peppa Pig. The police are there to help you. You know, these wee visits to nurseries, the police are here, try on their hat, blah, 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 and then, you know, and just look at their hats recently. I mean, Police Scotland, I mean, you just have to Google it. They're wearing McDonald's caps, you know. Something that you would fry burgers with. You know, this is honestly, people, we really have to wake up. A friend of mine done a video, and I'll put that in the description. And here it is here. It was covered by the Daily Mail as well. Officers could soon swap old-style stations for community touch points in libraries, supermarkets and shopping centres. And honestly, in the town where I stay, they've sold the police station off. They've made it into various different sections, rooms for healing. I think they do need healing, but the police are actually hiring a room back of them. Hiring a room. So just pop in, see the police at the police station that used to belong to them, and the room that they pay for now, that they rent for some corporate business. You know, honestly, you could not write this up. Honestly, you could not write this up. This is like something, you know, some sort of sick fairy tale, you know, honestly. So I would just remember that this is the sort of thing when your council tax bill has just came in and you're actually paying for that, you know, non-service, you're paying for that, you know, that no intercom system is there, and you're paying for that, to use your own mobile, to be tracked, to call the police, and the hope that they might come out in 46 weeks' time. This is a disgrace, honestly. It's a disgrace, you know. And, you know, there's no accident about, you know, the level of training 11 weeks. 19-year-olds that didn't even know what an oath is. Just forget about that police oath. That's long gone. Whatever Robert Peel brought out, you know, that's long, long gone. Do you honestly try to tell me when these police are flying into McDonald's for stuff to eat, on their phone at 19 years old, and I'm not being ageist here, and the level of training they get, that they're actually going to know what a police oath is? You know, they didn't even know the law. We've got some great videos coming up about what will show you 8 police in attendance at somebody's home, you know, and it was all unlawful. All unlawful, you know, and we've got the audio that they lied to try and get a conviction, you know. So we'll be bringing that up soon. But our new site that we'll link in as well is up here. It's RM Scotland, Authentics Righteous Movement Scotland, and we'll be bringing you much more informative information about what's going on with these authorities, you know, and the daily corruption that they spew out, you know, and seem to think they're above reproach and get away with it. So I'll leave it there, people, and hopefully we'll see what this video brings.